it's your girl Shaquena coming to you live and in color. Hey my people, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for liking, commenting, subscribing, giving me thumbs up, thumbs down. Thank you for sharing my videos. I appreciate your love. Welcome to my new subscribers. Thank y'all for subscribing to the channel. Thank you for commenting. Thank you for giving me thumbs up, thumbs down. Comments are very important to my channel. I appreciate y'all for giving me that love. To the ones that have not subscribed, go on subscribe to the channel. It's free. It don't cost you nothing to subscribe to the channel. Meghan McCain is back at it again, y'all. She just came back. She just coming back from maternity leave, been off for 3 whole months, and she is back at it again. For those of you that do not know, Reverend Warnock won. He's the first black senator in Georgia. Okay. John Ossoff is the first Jewish immigrant to be elected to senator in Georgia. Okay. Y'all, Reverend Warnock was on the show. What day was it? Tuesday, Wednesday. I forgot what day he was on. I think it was Wednesday. He was on the show, and you know, the ladies were happy that he won. They was congratulating him. Whoopi, she was so excited that she could barely speak. She was just so happy. Megan was Sonny was happy. Joy was happy. Sarah was happy. But who wasn't so happy? Who had a sour look on their face? Can you guess who? Ding, ding, ding. Meghan McCain. She was so sour. She was so disrespectful. She asked this man a question. He answered her question, and she tried to ask it again. I want y'all to watch this video, and we're gonna come back and discuss what we just saw.
Senator, you know, I watched your race closely just like everyone else, and you talked a lot about unity on the campaign trail and the need to unify the country and unify Georgians. But progressives across the country are celebrating that your election could mean adding 2 states, eliminating the filibuster, and packing the Supreme Court with more members. Your colleague Joe Manchin has joined with Republicans to reject those ideas. Chuck Schumer this morning tweeted, quote, "Buckle up." So you can understand how it's hard for Republicans like me to believe in the spirit of unity. And I want to know, will you do the same thing as Joe Manchin and agree not to follow up on all of those things?
Well, I'm not focused on any of those things. And as I've moved across Georgia, you know, those are interesting conversations inside the Beltway. But I've been on the campaign trail for months, and I'll tell you what ordinary people are asking me about. They're wondering, are they going to lose their health care in the middle of a pandemic? We've got 1.8 million Georgians who have pre-existing conditions. You know, sometimes these words just become political buzzwords. So we ought to unpack what that means. We're talking about people.
Senator, I do believe that average Americans care about packing the courts, and I just want to know if you would agree and join Joe Manchin and agree that you're not for that.
My job is to take the concerns that are being raised by my constituents. And what I'm telling you is that they're asking about their health care. They're asking about whether or not they can earn a livable wage for working hard every day. And they're wondering when in the world are they going to get relief after waiting for it for months. And right now, what is the Senate doing? They're engaged in a shameless exercise of privilege and power, challenging the basic norms of our government. The people of Georgia rose up and rebuked that kind of politics last night. And I intend to represent their interests in the U.S. Senate to make sure they have health care, to make sure that they enjoy a livable wage, and that their voice can be heard in their democracy.
Senator, I understand that. Okay. I'm just asking you a direct question and asking if you would join him.
Actually, I just
wanted to know if you would join him.
To end this. Hey, listen, we're going to say thanks to the Senator-elect Reverend Raphael Warnock, and we will be right back. Thank you for coming back, sir.
Great to be on The View.
Okay, now y'all, the only people that are so concerned with packing these Senate seats and these spots are Republicans. His constituents are not worried about these Senate seats and all this other stuff she's talking about. She is the only one, her and her Republican cult members, they are the only ones that are concerned about packing the Senate seats. Because this is what they did for the 4 years Trump, Agent Orange, was in office. This is what they did. Now they're trying to accuse the Democratic Party of doing what they did for 4 years. And this man just won. You didn't have a smile on your face. You were disrespectful. This man is telling you about his constituents, and you want to be so disrespectful to this man that you just cannot let your anger go, your hate go. I don't understand what was the purpose of her asking him about packing the Senate seats. She's trying to accuse him and somebody else of doing what was done for 4 years with the Republican Party. And you would think with her being gone for 3 months, with what we all saw go on for 4 years, you would think that she would have gotten tired of making excuses for the Republican Party, for Trump, for conservatives, for the racism, the bigotry that went on for 4 years because of Trump. Hate crimes have gone up for 4 years because of Trump. And I do not understand why she felt the need to ask this man the same questions 3 times, and Whoopi had to stop her. I mean, like, can you not be so combative? I mean, she was so combative, y'all. It didn't make no sense for her to come after this man like this. She do not know how to conduct an interview. All she know how to do is interrogate people. And this is what she does. She interrogates people. I just don't, this is not a court of law where you get to be disrespectful to somebody. I don't see her being on the show for too long. I do not see her lasting that much longer on The View, because she's just too disrespectful. She don't know how to talk to people. She don't know how to treat people. She don't know how to conduct a proper interview. She don't know how to read a room. She just all about self. She's selfish. She's selfish. She's all about me. She's all about the conservative party. I mean, the conservative values, the Republican Party. I do not understand how they keep her on the show. And from what I understand, the ratings for the last 3 months when she was gone, they were beautiful. The ratings were excellent. She wasn't even on the show for 3 months, and everybody got along. Everybody was cool. She comes back and she's still the same hating person. She's hateful. She's rude. she is just downright rude. And this man came on the show to talk to the viewers, talk to his constituents, and she just ruined it all. Like, she ruined it all. And I just do not understand, how can you be so disrespectful towards somebody that just won, and you can't even congratulate him? She never congratulated this man. Not one time did she say, congratulations, Senator Reverend Raphael Warnock. Them words never came out of her mouth. And I am not even surprised. I'm shocked, but I'm not surprised. And it makes no sense to me. Y'all please comment down below and tell me, what do y'all think of Meghan McCain being disrespectful to somebody that just won a Senate seat, that just made history in the state of Georgia? Y'all tell me what y'all think. Tell me, just tell me, like, how do it make you feel to see her act like this? Because me personally, I think she has some deep-seated, rooted issues, and they need to go. She need to go. Her issues need to go. She need to just go play with her baby and just go on by her business. Because she do not know how to conduct and enter a proper interview. She just don't. And it's making no sense to me. She's going to be the reason why they fire her. Because of her attitude. Because of her unwillingness to step out of her own way and be respectful of people that come on this show. Okay? The show was doing good when she was gone. But now she's back to her old self. And you would have thought she would have changed with becoming a new mother. But apparently not. But like I said, y'all comment down below and tell me what y'all think. And in the meantime and in between time, make sure you give me those big thumbs up. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe to my channel. Hit the bell twice to be notified if you're an old subscriber. Make sure your notifications are on. Share my videos. Like I always say, God only gives you one life, y'all. Please, y'all, live it. Bye, y'all.